I am Arun Pandey. So I am a serial tech entrepreneur with two successful and one unsuccessful exits. Before my entrepreneurship tenure, I've been part of great teams like Oracle and Capgemini. Oracle was a very lucky tenure for me. I was 3 times most valuable player in a row at Oracle, and I'm also a part-time author. I've authored a couple of best-selling books, and I hold a few patents. So that's briefly about me. So so there is a very funny incident where we actually started our entrepreneurship journey. So I started in 2015, and I had this great boss whom we all used to look forward, and he actually took us on one of the balconies, and we were all smoking. And this guy told us, "Hey, you buggers are all coolies." And we were great techies. We were in Oracle at that time, and we used to be very proud of our technical skills and everything. And he told us, "You guys are just big coolies. Still, we don't have any big product startup from India. Right now, we have Zoho, but at that time, there was nothing." So that took us to our heart, and we kept on thinking about that statement. And finally, in 2015, I took the plunge and did my first startup. And I've done 2 successful startups, exited them. And during the entrepreneurship tenure, I have also been nominated as the AI Innovator for 2018. 2017, I've been awarded one of the best CEOs for the AI space. Dozen plus industry awards, and all my startups were Emerge 50 startups, and some of them went for Emerge 10 also. There is some good media coverage about that. Now me and Shailendra also, so we also partner up in a lot of things, and we are very, very tech savvy. We are always very excited about the latest things which are happening in the tech space. And Metaverse is one big phenomena. So last year we saw all the great possibilities which can happen through Metaverse. For example, in 2022, the Metaverse space is around $61.8 billion. And by 2030, this space is going to go 23 times. This can become almost like 23 times. That can be a huge space. So we immediately saw that this is one space where we want to venture into. And we are working on one great idea, which is actually world's first real estate focused metaverse called Prajna. And as you know, that as Indians, and if you read Zerodha's founder statement also, our biggest mindset about investment is always real estate. 60% of our investment goes into real estate, and then comes gold, and then comes finally equity is the last thing which happens. So real estate is the thing, but two of the biggest problems in the real estate space is, if I am sitting across a different space, I cannot have an immersive experience about a property. I cannot view as if I was physically there. That's on the consumer side. And on the developer side, the problem is I cannot access high value customers. I don't have access to the people who are really going to pay for those features and facilities. So we saw this big gap, and we are working on this idea where we are creating the world's first immersive intelligence real estate focused metaverse, Prajna. Stay tuned about that. It's soon going to be launched. There's a good amount of work which is work in progress.